guys, welcome back to Julian's Gardens. It's very sunny today. I think today temperature reached to maybe 30 or 31 degrees Celsius. So far we haven't had any day reached to over 31 degrees Celsius. Yes, in this summer, and so it has been very cool. This morning even I wear warm jackets as well. And for this video today, I'm going to talk with you just very quick talk about my experience growing kiwi berries. So kiwi berries are very new to me. I have been growing. I got two varieties. I have been growing them for 2 years, and this year, the first year, they produce fruits or produce berries. And I know a lot of new gardeners like me might be wondering, or you haven't tried growing them yet, and you just been wondering what they look like and how they perform. Here's a variety that I got. Actinidia augusta izyme. So this variety, the task say is self-pollinating, but for me, I'm not sure because it's very new to me. So this season we got so much rain, so maybe the bee couldn't come. So I just have few berries, but maybe also because the berry is very new, the vine very new. They are only 2 years old, and also in the tag they say that the berries or the vine will start producing when they are 2 years old. So that is true, and they do produce berries. But I was expecting maybe some amount of the berry heavier than just few here and there. I do have some bunches there, but I was expecting more because I got I saw a lot of flower when they were blooming, but maybe we got so much rain and the bee couldn't come, so they will miss out with the bees. So let's head to the garden. I'm gonna show you my kiwi berry. Bye. Alright, here they are. So you can see I got the netting all over it. I just opened up for you and I walk a little bit closer so you can see the berries. And I net them, I think few months already when they got berry form, and I just don't want any fruit fly. I haven't had much experience with the fruit fly with the kiwi berry though, but I just want to protect them just in case, because I'm really excited or really want to try what the taste of the kiwi berry look like. So they really need very strong support, so that's why I plant them in very sturdy structure that my father-in-law helped me to build this a few years ago, or over years ago actually, before we got very weak support, and after that I said no, it could never work, so we just change into very sturdy support like this. And let me come a little bit closer and I will show you the berries. So as I say, I do have few bunches here and there, but I was expecting more, but I can't quite tell because this is very early stage of the berry. It's only 2 years old, and we got so much rain this season. So here are the berry. Can you see that? So exciting! So exciting though. A lot in here actually. I might have maybe 30 of the berry all the way down over there as well. So I got over 30 berries down here, and I got some. They always hide under the leaf actually. I got some more. I saw this morning when I looking them around. Let me come down this way. Maybe I can show you a little bit better. Here they are. Okay, here's some more here. So some here and there here too. Let me show you. Hope you can see better. The netting all over the way, and on the leaves as well. So I do have. But anyway, let's talk about how you successfully grow kiwi berries. So in my experience, in the task they say that they prefer slimy or acidic. In my experience, they're very adaptable, but you don't want to plant them in very alkaline soil though, because anything is too much wouldn't be good. And I do put some compost for them, mostly twice a year, but this season I put them in the spring, and I think I will skip this summer or this autumn, I can put in the winters because the tree at the vine very big now, so I don't want they sending out so many other cane all around the bush. I just don't like I don't like to do the bushiness. I want to keep the vine tidy and climbing on the structure nicely as well. And make sure the position for your kiwiberry vine are very well drained soils and amend the soil when you planting. If you plant them in the ground, make sure you raise the soil a little bit higher than usual, like on the soil level in your yard, or around 15 or 20 centimeter high. That could be very good because sometimes we have so much rain in our heavy clay soil. It's better to provide them the good drainage. And make sure when they are young, they are constantly moist. So I do water my garden in this weather every 3 days. And make sure you fertilize them sometimes as well. Don't neglect them too much because when they are young, they need a lot of care for them to get growing. So there are several varieties of kiwiberry. The variety I just showed you, they are very good to plant in our cool climate, but also you can plant them in the warmer climate as well. But if you live in the colder zone, like in America or in England, there are some variety that can tolerate much colder climate. But if you live in the colder climate, it's best to plant them in full sun. And the varieties that I got here, I just got only this spot, and I don't have anywhere else to put them. But that's why I still have to plant them in full sun. But I plant 2 almond trees in the front of them, so the almond tree in the future will protect them from hot afternoon sun. But also in the winter, the almond trees, they will drop their leaves and they still visit a lot of sunlight. And also I will keep on top of pruning of the almond tree as well. They are drought variety, so I won't let them to grow big either. And for when they was younger, I plant my corns, like a lot of corns in front of them to protect them to get hot, to protect to get not scorch of the leaves in the hot afternoon, because they're very sensitive with leaves burning if you plant them in full sun. But if you have the spot in your garden that you got packed sun for them, that could be the ideal. So for my experience, my kiwiberry vine have been so healthy. I haven't experienced any bug damage or any disease or anything happened to the kiwiberry vine at all. They are often very healthy. But early spring, when we got so much rain and I saw snail and snake, they do come climbing up try to eat their leaves. But just the kiwiberry vine, there are so many leaves. They just pushing out so much of energy to produce more leaves as well. So for me, there's no problem with them. But make sure you have to protect them when they are young, though, because when they just tiny little vine, you don't want them. The bugs like snail and snake come to eat them very nice, and that they can quite cope with that. And here, let me show you the structure. I just standing here and there's so many mosquitoes. Oh my God. The vine, they are very vigorous growing. Make sure you have very strong structure for them to grow and very large structure as well. On the website, a lot of people say that you can grow them in the big container, but I think for me better if you have a spot in the ground for them and provide very strong structure for them because they could go so big. Can you imagine? They are only 2 years old and they climb all from here all over there. So the whole structure, this structure that I got is 6 meters wide and about 2.5 meters tall. And it's here we just use this is the timber, the timber like when we build the garden bed, and my father got and he just cut into half. And we paint this, we oil it, and we cement it. This pole outside here, we cemented it, but the other 2 poles that I got in the garden bed, I didn't cement them because I don't want the cement in the garden bed in the future. I change my mind or I do something else. I just don't want cement in the garden bed. And they just going so fast. You might think that in the spring, are they gonna coming back? But they do coming back. They're very hardy. This variety in our climate. And here let me come a little bit closer to kind of give you the idea about the structure. So here we just use this is the turnbuckle, I think it's what we call. And down here we just hook it. You know, we make the hook like this. I don't know how to do it. I don't have a strength to make it. I can show you the idea. And then we got this try. You know, the mantle try. Or down here, I hope you can see better. Can you see this one? Yeah, so now they sell into the roll in Bunnings, and after that we just bought, you know, the plastic covers and we snip the try in, and after that we tie it in. It needs a lot of strength to pull them out though, to get them very strong though, because you can see so many vines growing in here. And back in the shade now, I got so many mosquito bites when I was standing in that corner. Because I think the other side of my neighbor, they were a little bit shady, so the mosquito just nest over there. Oh, look at it. The mosquito just bit my finger here and there. Oh, so itchy. Anyway, I'm back in the shade. And so the variety, I got the self-pollinating at the top stage, and they, yeah, I can see they do produce a berry, but next year I will try to get on hand to get one male vine. So I will plant it, the male plant near to the female that I got. So it's always they say that they are self-pollinating, but always better with the other berry. And so with my with the research that I done, but anyway, if you still want to go kiwiberry that's self-pollinating, this variety, I do say that yes, they do produce berries, and they do produce the berry from the second year. So that is very good though. Anyway, so I hope that you learned something new in this video. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next video. Bye bye.